It's funny. When you think about it, sales is really like one of those brutal parts of any business.
Yeah.
It's like you need a PhD in psychology just to get someone to answer the phone these days, let alone, actually like close a deal.
Yeah, you're competing with so much noise and distractions these days.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not enough to just have a great product anymore. You have to understand, like, the psychology of the buyer.
Right.
Navigate these, like, super complicated decision-making processes.
Oh, yeah.
And, build those relationships that can actually last.
And that's actually a perfect segue into what we're diving into today, because, you guys sent us a whole stack of articles about how Microsoft is tackling this huge challenge with AI.
Yeah.
And, specifically they're using their Copilot tools and also this new training program they have called AI Accelerator for Sales.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some blog posts in the stack and even a video showcasing, this whole approach.
Mm-hmm. What I think is so interesting here is that Microsoft isn't just talking about automating tasks with AI.
Right.
Which is, what we usually think of.
Yeah, the first thing you think of.
They're talking about, like, fundamentally changing how we think about and approach sales in the first place.
Like really shifting the paradigm.
Totally.
So it's more efficient and more effective.
And maybe even a little less painful for everyone.
Yeah, to make it a little more human.
Exactly.
So they're calling this AI-first selling, which, honestly, it sounds a little bit sci-fi.
Yeah, he does.
So let's break it down. What does that actually mean in practice?
So it basically means that AI is becoming the core driver of a lot of the sales process, from lead generation to customer engagement. And Microsoft sees this as a way to empower sales teams,
Okay.
not replace them.
Gotcha.
So it's more like giving salespeople an AI-powered toolkit that helps them navigate all of the craziness
complexities,
of the modern sales landscape.
So instead of worrying about like a robot takeover,
Yeah.
salespeople can actually use these tools to their advantage.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Instead of spending hours, digging through spreadsheets.
Oh my gosh, just the worst.
Crafting emails, scheduling meetings. You could use AI to do all of that for you.
Yeah, free up your time.
And you can focus on the things that humans are actually good at.
Right.
Like building relationships and understanding those really complex needs and coming up with, really creative solutions.
Yeah, the stuff that AI can't do.
Right.
One of the tools that I kept seeing mentioned over and over again was Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Yeah.
What is that, and how does it fit into this AI-first selling approach?
So think of Copilot as your, like, always-on AI assistant built right into Microsoft 365.
Okay.
It's designed to help you with, like, every single part of the sales process, from research and planning to communication and even follow-up. Imagine having this AI that can analyze all of your customer data for you, suggest talking points for your next meeting, and even draft, like, personalized emails.
That sounds really powerful.
Yeah.
But it also kind of makes me think about implementation. I mean, how are businesses supposed to actually adopt these tools and integrate them into their existing, workflows?
Yeah, and that's where the AI Accelerator for Sales program comes in.
Okay.
So it's designed to be this comprehensive program that gives businesses everything they need to really successfully implement AI into their sales processes.
Okay.
And it's not just, throwing software at the problem. They're offering hands-on support training.
Oh, wow.
And even dedicated teams of experts to help businesses, really get the most out of these AI tools.
So it's not just set it and forget it.
Right.
It's like a real partnership with Microsoft.
Totally.
To really help you navigate this whole new frontier.
Mm-hmm.
What does the program actually include?
Well, so first, every salesperson gets access to Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Okay, the AI assistant.
Right. And then they have these pre-built AI agents that are designed to automate common tasks.
Okay.
Like there's this new one called the Sales Research Agent.
Interesting.
Which we'll talk about later.
Okay.
But these AI agents are like specialized assistants that take care of all the routine stuff.
Gotcha.
So that the salespeople can focus on, the bigger picture.
So freeing up their mental bandwidth.
Exactly. And the cool thing is you can customize the agents to fit your specific needs and processes.
Okay.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Very cool.
And Microsoft provides the tools and the expertise to help you fine-tune those models to make sure they align with, how your business operates.
That makes a lot of sense.
Plus, they have their Dynamics 365 sales platform, which can manage like literally the entire sales process from like the initial contact all the way to closing the deal.
So they're really pulling out all the stops to make this transition as easy as possible.
Yeah, I mean, they want to make it as seamless as they can.
But this would all be hype if it didn't actually work in practice.
Of course.
Do we have any evidence that these tools are actually making a difference for businesses?
There are some really interesting case studies coming out.
Okay.
One that caught my eye was Lenovo.
Oh, yeah?
So they implemented these AI solutions, and they saw a big reduction in their sales cycle time.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Especially in the tech world.
Yeah.
Everything moves so fast.
Absolutely. And shorter sales cycles usually means happier customers, too.
Of course. No one likes to wait around.
Exactly. And Lenovo actually said that this is like the foundation
Oh, wow.
for their entire sales digital transformation.
That's a big statement.
It is.
So is this just like a tech industry thing, or are other industries finding success with these tools as well?
So another interesting example is Lexmark.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
They're a global leader in printing and imaging solutions.
Okay.
And they actually switched from Salesforce to Microsoft's platform.
Wow, ditching a major player like that.
Yeah. Yeah. They were looking for a more unified system that really put the customer at the center of everything.
Okay, so what did they find valuable about Microsoft's approach specifically?
They talked about having a single source of truth for all of their customer data.
Yeah.
So like all of the information is in one place.
All standardized.
Exactly. And it's easily accessible, so it lets them understand their customers way better and respond to their needs more effectively.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Understanding your customer and providing those solutions.
100%.
And Lexmark actually said that this unified approach gives them real-time access to data and insights, which helps increase both revenue and customer satisfaction.
Powerful stuff.
It sounds like this move towards AI-powered sales is really resonating across a lot of different industries.
It really is.
Not just tech. So let's talk about some of the specific AI tools that are driving these results.
Okay.
You mentioned these AI agents earlier.
Yeah.
What are some of the key players?
So two new ones that are really exciting are the sales agent and sales chat.
Okay.
They're designed to streamline different parts of the sales process and make things more efficient and effective for both the salespeople and the customer.
So let's break those down a little bit more.
Okay.
What is the sales agent all about?
So imagine the sales agent as your proactive sales assistant. It's like always working behind the scenes to keep things moving.
Okay.
It can research and prioritize leads, set up meetings.
Oh, wow.
And even reach out to customers directly.
So it's like having a tireless assistant.
Exactly.
Who never misses a beat.
Right.
So salespeople can really focus on those high-value interactions that require that human touch.
Yeah, that's the idea.
What about the sales chat agent? How does that one fit in?
Sales chat is all about instant insights.
Okay.
It pulls information from your CRM, your pitch decks.
Meeting notes?
Emails, even information from the web.
Wow.
And it puts it all together into actionable takeaways for the sales rep.
So no more wasting time digging through endless files and emails.
Exactly. It puts everything you need right there.
At your fingertips. So do these agents work in isolation? Or are they integrated with other Microsoft tools?
They're actually both integrated directly with Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat.
Okay.
So they're part of that unified AI-powered experience.
Yeah.
What's really interesting is that they can also be integrated with other CRM systems.
Oh, so even if a business isn't fully on the Microsoft platform, they can still benefit from these agents.
Exactly.
That's huge.
And there are even more agents coming out.
Oh, wow.
Like they're working on ones for customer intent, customer knowledge management, case management, scheduling, operations, sales orders.
It's like a whole army of AI assistants to support the entire sales process.
Exactly.
We've got to talk about the sales research agent.
Yeah.
This one seems like it has the potential to be a game changer.
Absolutely.
For sales leaders.
It really does.
And you mentioned there's a video that really showcases what it can do.
So the video starts off by acknowledging this common pain point for sales leaders.
Go.
Data overload.
Yeah.
They're drowning in information.
Yeah, too much information.
Right. And they're struggling to extract those meaningful insights.
To make those strategic decisions.
Exactly.
It's like that classic problem of you have all this data, but what do you do with it?
Right.
How does the sales research agent solve that problem?
It acts like a dedicated research assistant that can go through massive amounts of data and distill it into these easy-to-understand insights.
So you don't need to be a data scientist to use it?
No, not at all. You can use natural language to ask questions.
Okay.
Or you can choose from this list of AI-suggested topics.
So it's almost like having a conversation with your data.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what kind of insights can this agent actually uncover? Can it tell you, like, what's working and what's not?
It can do all of that. It can identify best practices, highlight hidden patterns that you might have missed, and just give you a really clear understanding of what's actually driving your business.
So it's not just about reporting what happened in the past. It's about understanding why it happened. And using that knowledge to make better decisions moving forward.
Exactly.
Can I go even deeper than that?
You can zoom in on specific details and even pull in data from other sources.
Like what?
Like your HR system, your e-commerce platform, to get this like really holistic view of your business.
Like a 360-degree view.
Totally.
And all powered by AI.
Yeah. And the ultimate goal is to empower sales leaders to make data-driven decisions quickly and easily without having to spend all their time, digging through spreadsheets and reports.
This sales research agent sounds like it could really revolutionize the way that sales leaders manage their teams.
For sure.
And make those strategic decisions.
Yeah, it's a powerful tool.
We've really scratched the surface here.
We have.
We still need to talk about what this means for the customer experience. And what this means for the future of the sales profession itself.
Definitely.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, it really is amazing to think about how much these AI tools could change the whole customer experience.
Because nobody wants to feel like they're just, a number in a system.
Yeah.
Or be bombarded with these generic sales pitches that have nothing to do with their actual needs.
Right.
Could AI actually make the sales experience, more enjoyable for customers?
That's a great question. And I think the potential is definitely there. I mean, imagine a world where every interaction you have with a company just feels super personalized and tailored to, your specific situation, where your questions are answered right away.
Yeah, instantly.
And solutions are presented to you before you even know you have a problem.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
It does.
Is that level of personalized service even realistic?
AI is making it more and more possible. The key is using these tools responsibly, to gather and analyze data in a way that respects customer privacy, but still provides, those valuable insights. It's about finding that balance between personalization and privacy.
So it's about moving away from that one-size-fits-all approach to sales and marketing and embracing, something more nuanced.
Totally.
More customer-centric.
Yeah.
But whenever we start talking about, AI analyzing data and making decisions, it's hard not to think about the ethical implications.
Of course.
I mean, we're talking about algorithms, influencing people's choices.
Right.
Does that raise any concerns for you?
Transparency, I think, is absolutely essential.
Okay.
Customers should always know when they're interacting with an AI, and they should understand how their data is being used. It's about building trust and making sure people feel empowered and in control, not manipulated.
So it's not just about using data, but using it ethically.
Yeah.
And responsibly?
100%.
Which leads to, another big question that a lot of people are asking. Are salespeople going to become obsolete?
It's a big one.
In this AI-driven future.
I actually think AI has the potential to make the role of the salesperson even more important, not eliminate it. By handling all of those routine tasks and providing valuable insights, AI can free up salespeople to focus on the things that humans are really good at, like building relationships and understanding those complex needs and providing really creative solutions.
It's about augmenting human capabilities.
Exactly.
Not replacing them.
Right. AI becomes a tool in their toolkit.
Yeah.
It lets them operate at a higher level and build stronger connections with their customers.
And I think there will always be that need for, that human touch.
Yeah.
Especially in those complex transactions where trust and empathy are really essential.
Right. AI can provide the data and the insights.
Yeah.
But it's the human who builds that relationship and closes the deal.
So we've talked about a lot of benefits so far.
We have.
Are there any downsides or challenges that businesses need to be aware of?
I think one challenge is making sure that these AI systems are properly integrated into their existing workflows.
Okay.
It's not as easy as just, plugging in a new piece of software.
Yeah, you can't just set it and forget it.
No, you have to adapt your processes, train your teams, and create a culture that really embraces this new way of working.
So it's almost as much a change management problem as it is a technological problem?
Exactly.
You got to get everybody on board.
You do.
And make sure that they understand how to use these tools effectively.
Yeah, and another challenge is data security. I mean, as we rely more and more on these AI systems, we're giving them access to more and more sensitive information.
Yeah.
So protecting that data from breaches and misuse is so important.
Which kind of ties back into those ethical considerations we were talking about earlier. It's not just about using data.
Sure.
It's about using it responsibly and carefully.
100%.
Taking a step back, I'm curious to get your perspective on the bigger picture here.
Okay.
What's like the ultimate vision for AI in sales? Where do you see this all heading?
I think we're moving towards a world where sales interactions are just more personalized, more efficient, and ultimately more enjoyable for everyone involved. I mean, imagine a future where sales processes are really streamlined and those insights are readily available and technology empowers both buyers and sellers to make good decisions.
Yeah.
It's like a win-win.
It is.
Where technology is actually enhancing human interaction.
Not replacing it.
Exactly.
That's a really compelling vision.
It is.
It sounds like a future where sales feels less like a battle and more like a collaboration.
Yeah, a partnership.
And we've focused a lot on Microsoft's approach in this deep dive.
Yeah.
But they're not the only player in the game.
Right.
What are some other trends you're seeing in the world of AI and sales?
So conversational AI or chatbots are becoming so much more sophisticated now.
Okay.
They can handle, those basic customer inquiries, qualify leads, even schedule appointments.
Wow.
It's like having this 24/7 sales team that never sleeps.
Right.
So it frees up the human reps
Yeah.
to focus on those more complex interactions.
I've also heard a lot about AI-powered sales forecasting.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge area of growth.
Yeah.
These tools are using historical data and these machine learning algorithms to predict future sales with way more accuracy.
Wow.
It helps businesses make better decisions about inventory management and resource allocation and, their overall sales strategy. It's like having a crystal ball that can help you see into the future of your sales pipeline.
All of these advancements are really like pushing the boundaries of what's possible in sales.
They are.
I'm curious how you think this is going to impact the sales profession itself.
Yeah.
Do you think the skills required to be successful are going to change?
I think they already are. As AI takes on more of those routine tasks.
Salespeople are going to need new skills that focus on those uniquely human abilities.
Okay.
I think emotional intelligence is going to be more important than ever.
Yeah.
Salespeople need to be good at building rapport, understanding those customer emotions, and adapting their approach based on that. Because even in a world with all these AI-powered tools, people still buy from people.
Yeah, trust and connection are still essential.
They are. Salespeople are also going to need to be really good at problem solving and thinking creatively and finding solutions that go beyond, just the standard script.
Right, because AI can provide the data.
Right.
But humans are the ones that have to interpret it and connect the dots.
And come up with those really innovative solutions.
So the role of the salesperson is evolving from like order taker to strategic advisor.
You like that.
A trusted partner who can guide the customer through those complex decisions and help them achieve their goals. And as AI becomes more and more integrated into those sales processes, salespeople are going to have to be comfortable working alongside those technologies, understanding what they can do and using them to their advantage.
It's not about fearing the machines.
Right.
It's about learning to work with them.
Exactly.
We've explored a lot of really interesting concepts today.
We have.
But I want to leave our listeners with a question to think about.
Okay.
We've seen how AI can automate tasks, analyze data, personalize those interactions.
Yeah.
But what about creativity in sales?
It's a big one.
Can AI ever truly replicate that spark of human ingenuity?
That's the question.
Sometimes makes the difference in closing a deal.
Yeah, that's a really good question and like a really important one to think about because creativity, that ability to think outside the box and connect with a customer on that kind of like emotional level.
Right.
And craft a compelling narrative. I mean, those are like uniquely human qualities that are really hard to replicate with just algorithms.
Because sometimes it's that unexpected approach,
right?
That flash of brilliance that really resonates with a customer.
Totally.
And seals the deal.
Yeah.
Can AI really capture that?
I mean, it's definitely a challenge. AI can, analyze data and identify patterns and even generate content, like pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
But there's something special about that human spark.
Yeah.
That's so hard to program into a machine.
Right.
It's about intuition and empathy and understanding all those nuances of human emotion.
So maybe it's not about AI replacing human creativity, but more like inspiring it, augmenting it, and pushing it to new heights.
I think that's a really interesting way to look at it. AI can be a really powerful tool for brainstorming and generating ideas and exploring different approaches. It can help us see things from new angles and challenge our assumptions, which can lead to those more creative solutions.
And by freeing up our time and mental energy from those really routine tasks, maybe AI can actually give us more space to be creative, to think strategically, to focus on those higher level aspects of sales that really require that human touch.
That's a great point. By taking care of all the mundane stuff. AI might actually unlock our creative potential and allow us to focus on those things that are more fulfilling and rewarding.
It's almost as if AI becomes the foundation. The solid ground that we can then build these towers of creativity on.
I love that.
Those moments of brilliance that really set us apart.
That's a great analogy.
Thanks.
It really captures, I think, the essence of this collaborative relationship between humans and machines. AI can provide, structure and insights and efficiency. But human creativity adds that flair and the personality and the magic that really connects with customers on a deeper level.
And it feels like we keep coming back to this idea of partnership.
You do.
This synergy between human and machine. And in the end, isn't that really what sales is all about? Connecting with people, understanding their needs, and finding solutions that make their lives better.
I think so. Sales is, at its core, a human endeavor. And as we move into this new era of AI-powered sales, we have to keep that human element front and center.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the key takeaway for our listeners? How should they be thinking about navigating this new world of AI-powered sales?
I think embrace the power of AI.
Okay.
But don't underestimate the importance of your own, human ingenuity and creativity. Stay curious, keep learning, and never stop exploring new ways to connect with your customer.
And create value.
Exactly.
Because ultimately, it's that human connection that makes all the difference.
It really is.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive into the world of AI-powered sales.
It has.
We explored how Microsoft is kind of leading the charge with these innovative tools and programs, how businesses are using AI to streamline those processes and improve the customer experience, and how the role of the salesperson is evolving in this new landscape.
I think we covered a lot.
And like you said earlier, we've only just scratched the surface here.
We have. There's so much more to explore.
The field of AI is constantly evolving, and the possibilities for innovation and sales are pretty much limitless.
It's really exciting.
We encourage you to keep exploring this topic and stay informed about the latest developments and, experiment with how AI can enhance your own sales efforts.
It's a brave new world out there.
It is. But as we embrace the power of these new tools, let's not forget the importance of human connection, creativity, and empathy, the qualities that make sales a truly rewarding and impactful profession.
I couldn't agree more.